Hello viewers, I hope you all had a great week and missed me because I missed you big time. Well, on today's episode we've got some very exciting things lined up for you. Horsemanship and the less ordinary lives of the thoroughbreds, a musical treat for your ears and a recipe that you surely want to try. But they say patience is the key to joy and the wait will make it taste even better. So let's get started. Our guest today is the longest serving horse trainer in the UAE who has worked endlessly to put UAE on the world map of horse racing. An equine extraordinaire who has received a special award from Queen Elizabeth II for all his efforts to eliminate violence in horse training. Let's meet Satish Seemar. Hello Satish, welcome to Zee Connect.
And welcome to Zabil Stables.
Let's start by knowing a little bit about you. So tell us about your first early experience with horses.
Well, according to my parents, my family, my friends, school friends, college friends, I wouldn't talk anything else but horses. Horses was always my pet peeve. So it's been right from the beginning, and I was fortunate enough to be involved with the horses as childhood because my family had horses in the farms. I come from a family of agriculture background, but I was more fortunate that when I was going to school in Delhi, we had horses in the school. And when I moved to the university, I started playing polo and in Delhi. So yes, my involvement has been from day one.
So today you are behind the most successful races in the UAE.
Yes, look, it's been a very long journey and a very exciting, and I've loved every minute of it. In a naive way, and being young at that point, I asked my father if I could go to United States to learn more about the horses, and he was 100% behind me, and I went there, studied just exclusively about horses, and I was very fortunate to meet the right people. I started my journey with good colleges, good schools there, with good professors. Then I met the famous Mr. Monty Roberts, who the whole world knows him as a horse whisperer, and I am still in touch with him as today, for the last nearly 30 years. So, and then the most exciting, the most fortunate, and the most lucky I got was to get a wonderful job in Dubai. And since then, I've been in this most wonderful place on the planet.
Yeah, and as I said, behind the most successful races in the UAE.
Yes, yeah, so my passion turned into profession, I should say. And I just realized that when I'm talking to you, otherwise, it's just still a passion.
So generally trainers are judged by results. So do you feel any added pressure because of that?
When you say pressure, if you're a true horseman, which I didn't come from a competitive side. I didn't join this business from the competitive part of the side of the business. I joined from the passion. So I never feel any pressure. Because, and that also is not just me, it's a big stable, 150 horses, nearly over 100 people. And it doesn't work with one person. You have to induct that in your whole team. And I've been very lucky, very fortunate that all my staff, they're all very good horse people, very passionate, very involved. And that's what makes the team work. And that's what makes me look good. And that's the whole trick to it. So a lot of people would concentrate on the competition, trying to win races. I do too, but in a different roundabout way. I think that is the secret to my success, if you may call it a success.
What is a typical day like for you?
A typical day for a racehorse operation is, as everybody knows, we start very early in the morning because horses have this regime of a very disciplined regime of training, feeding, etc. And as you know, any athlete would eat at a certain time, eat a certain amount, eat a certain type. So it's just not about putting a jockey or a rider on a horse and going and making him run, but it's more is about the nutrition, the medical, and the mind. You can have a fit athlete, very gorgeous looking animal, or a handsome athlete, but if his mind is not right, you're never going to get it right. He'll never reach the level. And same thing goes with the horses. We think they are animals, that it doesn't matter to them, it matters more to them. At least we can talk and discuss. To read them is experience, or you have to have it within yourself, that within yourself horsemanship. So because these are powerful looking, majestic looking, big animals, a non-horse person is always afraid that I'll get kicked and this. They're very docile, very soft, and very delicate for me, but not for a outsider or a non-horse person.
So in all these years, have you learned something from horses?
Horses have taught me everything, which people think people have taught me everything. It's not. It's the other way around. My guru has been Mr. Monty Roberts, who's the horse whisperer known all over the world. Now, what he taught me was, first of all, you have to have the horse think that we're in the same team, same level. And that's the problem with us humans, that we always put everybody on a level. So, and that, once you catch on to that, the world is yours.
It's been very exciting listening to you and understanding and knowing all about your passion and this entire business.
Yeah, that you must have, all the way from my grooms and to every member of the staff. If they don't have the passion, they don't belong. I always tell them plain. Even the owners, they may have a lot of money. They may think that I want to be part of it. I always say, look, if you don't have the passion, if you're just coming in for money, please don't. Yeah, and first passion, and then everything follows. We try to help them the best way we can. Yeah.
It's been a pleasure talking to you and knowing all about your passion, your career, these horses, the business. Thank you so much for talking to us, Satish. About
Pleasure
them.
talking to you too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
While this was about a man and his passion for racing horses, we've got lots more coming up for you on this show. Don't go anywhere, we'll come back very soon. Welcome back. You're watching Zee Connect and we're here to talk about my favorite subject, food. Well, eating healthy and cooking it at home can be a little daunting at times, but we're here to help you pull this off smoothly. So let's watch Chef Farheen cook up some really healthy recipes in Pinch of Health, and let's learn the trick to eat clean.
Hi guys, welcome to Pinch of Health. I'm your Chef Farheen and today we are making cottage cheese with spinach puree, more commonly known as Palak Paneer. We have a healthier and greener twist to this dish. Let's see the list of ingredients. Spinach or palak, cottage cheese or paneer, fenugreek leaves or more commonly known as methi, cashew nuts, coriander leaves, garlic, cumin powder, red onion, Greek yogurt, green chilies, cooking cream, salt, black pepper powder and olive oil. Now let's start cooking. In a heated pan, we add a dash of olive oil, to this we add 1 red onion roughly chopped, 2 tablespoons of cashew nuts, Now we saute this till the cashew nuts get a slight golden brown color. To this we add 3 cloves of garlic. Half a bunch of coriander leaves, chopped. And 2 green chili, chopped. Now we add a cup of fenugreek leaves. We add 1 bunch of spinach, chopped. We cook this for 5 minutes till the spinach is still green. Now this is ready to go in a blender where we'll make a creamy spinach sauce. To this we add 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt. And we blend it till it's smooth. Now let's start with our paneer preparation. In a heated pan, we add a dash of olive oil. To this we add 250 grams of cottage cheese or paneer. We add 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, half teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of black pepper powder. We stir this till the paneer gets a crispy coat on top of it. Now paneer is an excellent choice of an alternative to chicken or meat if you want your protein rich diet, and it's super yummy as well. Now as you can see, our paneer has developed a nice golden color, so we'll add the puree we prepared earlier. Spinach puree. Once we add the puree, we cook it for 5 minutes. You add half teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of black pepper. As you can see, it's super thick and creamy. This is ready to be served. I like my palak paneer slightly on the thicker side. If you want the consistency to be a little more liquidy, you can add more yogurt or a little bit of water. And now we garnish this with 2 teaspoons of cooking cream. This is optional, but it makes it tastier and it looks nice. Our healthy, greener version of palak paneer ready to eat. To go with our palak paneer, I thought let's make something super green and super healthy. So we're making Hulk's juice. Now as you know, Hulk is a superhero. So we've got kale, which is a superfood, kiwi. I'm using green kiwi, you can also use golden kiwi. Green apple, celery stick, lemon, mint, ice and honey. Now let's start juicing. In a blender, take half a cup of kale, 1 green kiwi, half a green apple, 1 stalk of celery stick, half a lemon juice, 6 to 7 leaves of mint, a cup of ice and 2 teaspoons of honey. Now if you like things a little bit sweeter, you can add more honey. And now we blend this. Our juice is ready. For the garnish, we use a celery stick. Now celery has only 10 calories per stalk and it takes more calories to digest it. So hence the garnish. Enjoy Hulk's juice. You can serve this with rice or flatbread of your choice. I hope you enjoy making this at home. I'm sure you're gonna love it. See you next week on Pinch of Health, only at Zee Connect. Let's take a quick recap. Heat some oil in a pan, add 1 onion, 2 tablespoons cashew nuts, saute till cashew nuts get a golden color. Add 3 cloves of garlic, a bunch of chopped coriander leaves, 2 green chilies, a cup of fenugreek leaves, a bunch of chopped spinach and cook for 5 minutes. To this, add 2 tablespoons Greek yogurt and blend it till it's smooth and creamy. Add olive oil to a heated pan. Add 250 grams of paneer, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, half teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper powder. Stir this till paneer gets a crispy coating. Then add the spinach puree to this and cook for 5 minutes. And season it with half teaspoon of salt and half teaspoon of black pepper. Garnish it with 2 tablespoons of fresh cream. For Hulk's juice, in a blender, take half a cup of kale, add 1 green kiwi, half a green apple, 1 stalk of celery, half lemon, 6 to 7 mint leaves, a cup of ice and 2 teaspoons of honey. Blend this till it's smooth. Garnish it with a celery stalk.
Yoga isn't about a perfect headstand. Rather, it is about building your physical and mental strength and reinforcing healthy habits. So let's get into a healthy routine by learning yoga from our yoga expert Vandana in Revive and Relax.
Hello everyone, welcome to Revive and Relax. My name is Vandana. Today I'll be guiding you through Mandukasana or a frog pose. Now these asanas are a set of seated poses in Hatha Asana and I'll be taking one of them and showing them to you today. This pose is very good to opening up your hips. It works very well for your groin area and also to strengthen your back. So with that, let's get started. We will take a tabletop position. Let me show you sideways what it looks like. So when we say tabletop, your palms are underneath your shoulders, your wrists are right there in line. Your knees are right underneath your hips and you're stretching your back like a tabletop as straight as you can be. Now as we are here, I would advise you that just to protect your knees, maybe you can have a towel underneath or some kind of protection. And then you start sliding your knees as wide as possible, stretching out the adductors or the inner thigh muscles. Now here your knees are at a 90-degree angle, like so. Your feet are pointing outwards, are in line of your knees. And then once you take a position, just start resting on your forearm. You will feel a stretch in the inner thighs. Just start taking deep breaths. And if you can start even resting on your forearms with your head down. Otherwise, just stay in this position. Keep taking deep breaths. You can stay in this position for 3 to 5 minutes. There's no limit to that as long as you're comfortable. Just keep pushing your hip down. And when you're ready to come out of the pose, just start walking your palms towards your body. Keep bringing in your feet in your wide child's pose, and then bring your knees together nice and carefully. And there you have it. And now let's go for a recap. I hope you have enjoyed today's session. It is a simple pose in look, but it is quite a difficult one as well for the beginners. It will open up your hip and relax your back and strengthen it along the way as well. So I hope you keep watching, and please join me next time on Zee Connect. Thank you and namaste.
Time for a little break now, but I'll be back to introduce you to a stellar percussionist who will make you fall in love with his beats. Welcome back. So the artist in today's spotlight is Suraj, a well-known drummer and percussionist from Dubai who adds a special touch to every song that he plays and makes sure that his audience grooves to his tunes. So let's see what he's playing for us today.
Hello everyone, I'm Suraj. I live in Dubai and I work as a technical manager, but music is my passion. I'm a drummer cum percussionist and I have a band called Trilog. Today, for Zee Connect, I'll be doing a special act on Cajon, and I'm sure you will enjoy it.
Thank you all for being on the show with me today and for showering us with all your messages on our social media handles. Keep that love pouring in because we look forward to hearing from you all the time. This has been Priya taking your leave. See you soon.